You won one of the biggest majorities in the Commons, and now you're no longer there. Why did you find it necessary to quit? And
Well,
why would Boris let you? I mean, you were the architect of his entire late political career, and without you, it would not have happened. He'd have probably been a fixture on the speaking dinner party circuit for the rest of his life, and David Cameron would be cruising to whatever he was cruising to. So, what happened?
well, it was an odd mix of things. I think as soon as the election was out the way in January, within weeks, there were already very big red flags about how he was thinking. In mid-January, he'd been banging on about a whole bunch of media stories, and I said to him one morning, "You're literally only in this office because we won the election a few weeks ago, and we only won the election a few weeks ago because we ignored the media. The media doesn't understand politics. It doesn't understand government. It's deranged, and we won by having a plan and sticking to it and not being bossed around by the media on an hourly, daily basis and the insanity of Twitter. Now that we've done that, we've got a majority of we don't have to worry about election for 4 years. Why the fuck are you spending all of your time rabbiting on at me about what's on TV today in the media? Like, we didn't do that when we were in an incredibly tight political battle with no majority and an election coming, right? So why the fuck would we now start focusing like that? It's completely insane. What we should be doing now, days into a new parliament, is actually focusing on the big questions facing the country. I'm not going to spend my time arguing with the Daily Telegraph or whoever all day and every day. What we need to do is grip the government machine, figure out our priorities, drive things through the system, change the system as we go. And he said, no, Dominic. Terrible mistake. We can't start taking that attitude towards the media. And we ended up having this big argument, and we started arguing about priorities. And he said in front of these officials, he said, "Stop talking to me about priorities. Priorities are a trap. They're a trap to control my desires. I have a million priorities, and I want everything to be a priority. And above all, no hard choices." And it was like the sort of kryptonite for being a serious government. I've been saying to him, don't focus on the media, focus on priorities. If you haven't got priorities, the system, you can't get anything done. And inevitably, focusing on high leverage priorities means hard choices. And he was basically saying no. And essentially, it came down to, I think, I had a picture of where the government should be going, what the big questions were that we should be focusing on, and a style and a way of changing how the system worked. And he essentially just wanted to enjoy himself, I think. He saw it as very much, I've done all the hard work, I've had 6 months of hell, I've been bullied by you and your team in what to do every day, I haven't been able to enjoy myself, I haven't been able to do what I want, I've actually made loads of enemies. Now I want to enjoy myself. I want to enjoy the big houses that I've got at Chevening and Chequers. I want to make friends again with all my mates in the media. And I just want to have fun. And I don't want to be told by you every day, you've got to do this, you've got to do that, you've got to do the other, especially when that means annoying a whole bunch of powerful people. So I think, right from the very beginning, you could see that January was already difficult and we were already thinking in different ways. And then, of course, the COVID horror show struck.